Do you need clarity on a friendship? You and them reading. They're not just love readings, these ones. You can do them for friendship as well. Okay. If you want a personalised one, find out what's going on in your situation. They are available. They are on sale up until the 18th of January, so get them in as soon as possible. One spread for you, one spread for them. Okay. They're based over the next 6 months, generally speaking. Okay. So just clear your mind, put yourself in the picture, and let's see what's going off. Okay. So right. So we're going to start with you, and we'll see what comes out. Swish and flick. Right, let's have a look. Uno, dos, tres. Right, okay, so we start off with the three of wands. Wands fire action. This is about going in a new direction. You're the chap there, turned your back on the past, about to take your first steps out into the great unknown. So it feels like this collective is starting something new. They're going in a new direction. The problem is that's then followed up by the moon card. Now, this wouldn't normally be a bad thing, but with what's coming up. So the moon card for me talks about the unknowns. It's when we feel like something's off and we can't put a finger on it, or we're scrabbling around looking for the piece of the jigsaw puzzle and we can't get them all together. In the upright position, the moon card says there's no point looking yet. It's not done cooking. Reverse position, clarity. You're going to start getting some clarity on this friendship connection. Now, this information often comes through in our dreams, hence the moon, and it's when it either comes through in our subconscious, message from spirit or the universe. Now, if it is dream based, these messages are vivid, but they're weird and cryptic. So keep a dream journal if you can. If you're like me in a light sleeper, don't bother because you'll be awake all night then. We then got the justice card in the reverse position. So it means, are we getting the justice we deserve? So it feels like this collective, they're about to start something, or they're wanting to either move away from this person or towards this friend. But then they get some guidance or clarity via the moon card, and they're realizing, I'm not going to get my justice if I make that choice. Okay, let's continue. Right, Eight of Cups, Cups, water, emotions. You're the figure there walking away, leaving the Eight Cups behind, disconnecting from something on an emotional level that no longer serves us. Temperance card in the reverse. So the Temperance card for me is the alignment card. It's when our mind, body, soul's all in alignment. We know who we are, what we want, where we're going. You'll also notice the angels pouring into their own cups. So it talks about periods of self-love, self-care, self-healing. It's in the reverse position, out of alignment, I want to say. Right, overall outcome card. Ten of Swords. Swords are where we think words we use. Ten's completion cards. It's body face down, swords in its back. Okay. It can talk about being stabbed in the back. It can talk about carrying self-limiting beliefs. I'm going to say stabbed in the back, but I feel like this collective has kind of done that to themselves. Okay. Obstacles or blockages. Nine of Swords. Swords are where we think words we use. You're the person in bed, head in the hands, crying. It generally talks about periods of stress, sleepless nights, and depression. This guy. The swords are represented a ladder, so it's about changing the mindset. It's a refusal to change the mindset on the situation, removing any blockages. Page of Wands in the reverse. Page is more youthful energy. I should say court cards can be an energy within ourselves, can be the energy of something else around us. Pages don't have the knowledge or experience of the kings and the queens. More so than the start again. I've lost my train of thought. Pages don't have the knowledge or experience of the kings and the queens. They don't have the full motion of the knights. I'm all about giving something to go. This page is about getting out there, dipping your toe in the water, trying things. It's in the reverse position. I'm not very professional. I'm not like one of these TikTokers who kind of does the stop. What's the point? Right? Right, so yeah, not trying new things, not dipping your toe in the water. Now, what this feels like is, for this collective, you've decided to go in your own you've decided to go in your own direction away from this person, I feel. Okay. And then you've kind of got some clarity. You've had something come through. And I do feel like you've kind of realized that by walking away, you're not going to get the justice you deserve. Okay. But you've decided to do it anyway, and it's going to throw you out of alignment. Okay, and ultimately you're going to end up feeling stabbed in the back by making this choice. Okay, Now, the obstacle or blockage that's going to continue is if you don't shift the mindset, okay? Except that you went in your own direction, but you were a page. You weren't a king or a queen. You weren't even a knight. You were a page, and you didn't have the answers. And it kind of feels like you've gone it alone, without any kind of knowledge, without any protection, etc., etc. Hello, lady. And I think that this might have, if you, because this might have happened, or you might be at that start line, right? So, yeah, let's see what's going off with them. Okay, let's see what's going off with them. Right. Is there going to be any clues to why you walked or why you want to walk away? Right, so 4 of wands in the reverse, one's fire action. Upright position, we call this the 11-11 card. Make a wish. It's quite a complex card, this. It talks about engagement, marriage, happy home, happy community, celebration. The way I describe this card is, whereas the magician's the manifestation card, this is the kind of goals and dreams that we can work our way towards. It's in the reverse position. So if you walk away, or if you have walked away, because that might have already happened, it's gonna stop this person's idea of what they want. Okay, they are going to be left in hanged man, or they might be taking a leap of faith. Right, so the hanged man for me is a leap of faith card. Yes, the fool is as well, but the fool has other meanings, such as starting a brand new cycle, being a bit more present in the moment. The hanged man is always a leap of faith card for me, because we're stuck with the decision: left path, right path, stick, twist. The problem is looking for guarantees. Life doesn't work like that. Upright position, stuck there, having a shift in perspective. Reverse position, either wait or sod it, I'm going for it. Okay, I think that this other person, this friend, because you're going to take the decision as it stands at the moment, this doesn't have to happen yet, to walk away, they're going to be like, well, that's kind of crushed that, what I was working towards. Right, well, I'm just going to go in a new direction then. Sod you. We've then got the lovers. Okay, so I'm not obviously going for love. So we've got the fiery winged angel at the top there. So it talks about passion, fire, excitement. Okay, let's continue. Right, 2 of Pentacles followed up by the Ace of Pentacles, both in the reverse. So Pentacles, earth, money, finance, non-financial wealth. That's what we're investing our time, efforts, and energy in. Right, what I'm going to go for is the kind of more standard tarot book version of this card, if I'm honest with you. So we've got the boat in the background with the sea, on the sea, bobbing up and down. He's juggling the pentacles. So for me, it talks about when things are a little bit chaotic. Okay, upright position, I'll be saying to this person, just stay focused. You're going to be perfectly fine. Reverse position, it's when those plates start dropping. Okay. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Aces are about bringing in new energy, not starting something new. So in the upright position, it's about going, right, long term, what am I investing in here? Where am I putting my time, my effort, my energy? Refusal to do that. Refusal to do that. Okay. Overall outcome card. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's another 10, another completion card. Upright position, we call this a retirement card because it's coins. It's when we put a lot of effort in something. We get to the end, we get to enjoy the fruits of our labour. Reverse position, wasted our time, basically. Obstacles or blockages, obviously, this is normally advice for you. Ace of Wands in the reverse, Wands fire action. Aces bringing in new energy again. So this one's about going, right, long term, who am I, what am I, where am I going, what do I want? Reverse position, not assessing that, okay? Removing any blockages. 5 of Swords. Swords are where we think words we use. You're the figure in the foreground, 2 figures that have laid their swords down, walking away. It generally talks about a difference of idea, direction, opinion, etc., and who's going to come out on top. Upright position, it's you. Reverse position, it's them. It can be an internal thing. It feels like what's happened, I mean, by you making the choice, because obviously I don't know what's happened prior to this, plus these are collective, but by you making a choice to go, I'm going it alone, despite you realizing via the moon card that this probably wasn't going to lead to the justice you deserve, you've done it anyway, or you're going to do it anyway, and you're going to end up stabbing yourself in the back. For the other person, because what it feels like is, no offense to you, but it feels like we're dealing with 2 people with big egos. Okay. And it feels, I mean, this could be like, I've set it for a friendship, but this could be like almost like a mother and child based thing. Oh, now I'm going to go my own direction. You're controlling me, blah, 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 blah. So they've realised by you walking away, or they're going to realise by you walking away, it's not going to leave there to their 11:11. Now, rather than kind of waiting around, they've gone, I'm out of here. And I feel like that's probably what the justice card in the reverse is, because they're like, oh, I found this new project now. I'm going to do this. I'm really excited about this. And the justice card feels a little bit like you're like, hang on, where's my justice? You didn't even bother waiting around for me. Okay. So you're going to disconnect. You're going to be out of alignment. You're going to feel, like I say, I feel it's more you're going to be stabbing yourself in the back. This person, because they've also been a bit petulant, things are going to get chaotic. They're not going to assess where they're putting the time and effort, and ultimately it's going to lead to their downfall as well. So what I would strongly suggest is, if you've not already walked away, it might be a case of taking control on a mental level, explaining to this person what you want, and seeing if you can change it before you both end up in the dog do. So there you go. You and them readings on sale up until the 18th of January. Go buy the Stand Store link. They're normally for love, but you can choose a friendship one if you wish to do so. Just put it in the notes. Ta-ta.